Sister Wives Christine Brown shares why she thinks Robyn Brown orchestrated Meri and Kody's divorce. Though Sister Wives Meri Brown proposed that she and Kody Brown end their legal marriage so he could wed fourth wife Robyn Brown, third wife Christine Brown thinks Meri was nudged to end their union. According to Sister Wives Christine Brown, Robyn Brown didn't just want the man, she wanted the legally cemented family. Kody Brown's third wife said that when the polygamist wed fourth wife Robyn, already mom to Dayton Brown, now 24, Aurora Brown, now 22, and Brianna Brown, now 19, from her first marriage. She started talking to us about these other families where the first wife divorced the husband so he could marry the second wife legally and legally adopt the kids, Christine alleged on the TLC series December 29th episode. And I remember thinking, yeah, that's a plant. Because according to the mom of six, now married to drywall company owner David Woolley, it wasn't just a one-off comment. Robyn mentioned that several times through the years, Christine continued, like she was putting that in there because she would have loved that to happen. Though Christine acknowledged that Meri Brown, Kody's first wife, would say that the decision to legally end her union in 2014, which paved the way for Kody to adopt Robyn's three eldest kids, was all hers. I don't think Meri felt like it was planted, said Christine. I think Meri felt like it was her own idea. Kody's second wife Janelle Brown said she was equally stunned that Meri would change her relationship status to technically single. The legal marriage really seemed very important to Meri, Janelle explained on the series' December 29th episode. I was actually sort of speechless when she told us that she was actually doing it, because I thought Meri would never do this. And Janelle wasn't all that thrilled about the reshuffling, adding, I already had started to see that there was a little bit of favoritism for Robyn from Kody at that point, and I did worry. To hear Robyn tell it, though, the only on-paper move was fully Meri's brainchild. The idea that I, planted an idea in Meri's head is an absolute lie, she insisted on the December 29th episode. I never said it. I don't even know anyone who divorced their first wife so that the second wife could adopt kids. I've never even heard of that before. Meri told me when she made the offer that when we were getting to know each other, she had had the idea in her head to offer to give me the legal marriage so that Kody could adopt my kids. Robyn was eager to have and to hold the former salesman. But since she'd already ended one marriage to David Preston Jessup in 2009, I was actually really grateful that I wasn't going to be legally married to Kody because I'd gone through so much trauma with my legal divorce in my last marriage, she added. I was very happy and content with my spiritual marriage. I didn't need anything else. Regardless of who proposed the plan, Meri revealed the legal maneuver had a large impact on her real-life relationship. When Kody and I got the legal divorce, it was something that we had talked about together for years, but at the time that it actually happened, I was the one who made that move and went to go talk to the lawyer first because I was just in a place of let's just do it. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's just get it done, the mom to 29-year-old Leon Brown explained. I kept thinking, if we can wait until our relationship is stronger, then I'll feel better about doing it and I'll feel more confident and I'll feel more secure in our relationship. But that was never going to happen, obviously. Instead, Meri revealed, it was within 6 months that he quit coming around. Looking back with the benefit of hindsight, she continued, I do question if at that time he already kind of had this plan in mind. If I can just do this, it'll be easy transition. Because for the first few weeks after they signed on the dotted line, she noticed their marriage had trended for the better. He was really kind, and he was present in our relationship for, a month or so, she recalled. And then you just can't keep up like a facade for too long. Of course, her take on the end of their union, both the legal and the spiritual version, is just one drop of tea she and her fellow sister wives have been spilling this season. Check out everything we've learned. Meri says Kody gave her hope for their marriage. Kody Brown insisted he was ready to divide himself from first wife Meri Brown shortly after their 1990 vows. But he led me to believe that he would work on things by saying, Oh Meri, when we move to Flagstaff, this will be a good time to have a new beginning for us, Meri shared in the September 15th premiere, referencing their 2018 move. Like he led me to believe those things. This is what he's done for many, many years. Her main gripe, she shared, is his lack of. Kody wanted to sell Coyote Pass. Years after the family purchased the 14-acre plot of land they planned to build on in Flagstaff, Arizona, Kody confessed in the season premiere that he was ready to let the dream wither. unable to build without paying off the full $820,000 price tag, which the family reportedly did in 2023, he told remaining wife Robyn Brown, "I'd almost rather scrap it or sell it and then just start again somewhere else." As for Robyn, "I can't talk about that," she responded. "That is so not where I'm at." Janelle left Kody for this reason. While second wife Janelle Brown previously told E! News, "We just kind of started to grow apart." Ultimately, it was Kody's lapses as a parent to some of their kids that pushed her to leave. "The big spark for me was when his relationship broke down with my children and he didn't seem like he would move heaven and earth to fix it," explained the mom to Logan Brown, Madison Brown Brush, Hunter Brown, Garrison Brown, Gabriel Brown, and Savannah Brown. "And I thought, okay, that was what was really holding me here." Even when Kody broached the idea of reconciling in the November 3rd episode, it was a non-negotiable for Janelle. "I don't know how I would ever reconcile with him and have him not have a relationship with my kids," she said. "No, I'm going to always choose my kids." Kody feels he's been excommunicated from his own family. That was the explanation Kody gave for not working harder to mend the rifts he was experiencing with several of his adult children. "I don't fit in the family anymore," he griped in the September 15th episode. Noting he was still fully married to Robyn and parenting their 5 kids together, Dayton Brown, Aurora Brown, Brianna Brown, Solomon Brown, and Ariella Brown, he added, "And then I have some relationship with some of the other kids and it's infrequent. And so I'm like, what do I do with all of this? It doesn't feel like a family." Robyn and Kody's marriage was on shaky ground. Despite being truly monogamous for the first time in their 14-year union, "We're probably doing the worst we've ever done in our marriage," Robyn confessed in the season 19 premiere. "It's been tough between us." He doesn't know who to blame, himself or one of the other wives. "Kody's feeling a lot of rejection, and so I think he's kind of looking at me going, 'Are you going to reject me too?' As a result," she revealed, "I'm on my toes. I'm having to consistently make sure that he is not sabotaging our relationship. The hardest part," she summed up, "there's no resource to help with the idea that I'm still married to a man who's going through divorces." Kody, meanwhile, was having a crisis of confidence, sharing, "I can't look myself in the mirror and say, 'Hey, dude, I love you.'" For Robyn, it was a struggle to watch her former sister wives embrace their new era. "They're all moving on," she noted in the October 27th episode. "I feel like the idiot that got left behind." Maddie isn't speaking to her dad. Add Janelle's eldest daughter Madison to the list of kids Kody doesn't currently have a relationship with. "I know that Maddie has not had any conversations with her dad," Janelle explained during the premiere. "He's not called, she's not called him, and she doesn't have any relationship with Robyn. She's pretty much written them both off." At issue, said Janelle, is Kody having a half-hearted relationship with Maddie's kids Axel, Evangeline, and Josephine. She doesn't really want him to have any contact unless he can commit to it. As a result, Janelle shared in the September 22nd episode, Kody did sort of cut off communication with Maddie and her husband Caleb Brush, whose sister was married to Kody's brother, when the family started to really dissolve. With Kody not visiting or calling, Maddie has been mama bear to the extreme, added Janelle. She has felt like until he can be consistent and show up and not be dramatic that she feels like it's probably better if they don't know about him. And while Robyn noted she's been encouraging Kody to reach out and mend things, she said, "I think the kids should be doing the same thing too." For now, though, Kody doesn't seem ready to repair the rift, griping that every time he spoke to his daughter, it was a fish for gossip and I got tired of it. Kody claimed he never loved Meri. While spending time together on their 32nd anniversary, he was alluding to the fact that he never loved me and he felt like he had to marry me, Meri shared in a chat with her friend Brandy during the September 15th premiere. "And I said to him, I said, Kody, I said, I know you loved me. And if he didn't," the mom to Leon Brown said in a confessional, "why did he ever propose? When a single young man meets a single young woman, why would he choose to marry her and just affirm and force love for her when he didn't love her?" she wondered. "How cruel is that? To pick me out of a crowd and just be like, I pick you to try to force missile." Janelle threatened legal action against Kody. Though she was undecided on if she'd like to build on Coyote Pass or simply sell it off, Janelle noted that step one was paying off the Arizona property. And with Kody unwilling to talk to her about the situation, "I think I'm going to have to lawyer up," she confessed to former sister wife Christine Brown in the September 22nd episode. "Because I think that's the only way I'm ever going to get any kind of decision out of him." And Janelle acknowledged that without a legal marriage to Kody, I really have no legal rights to make any kind of claim on Kody's property. As she put it, it's not like I'm just calling a lawyer and saying I need to divorce this person. No, it's really complicated because there's no legal marriage. Kody supposedly divulged private information to his other wives. Kody's explanation for not talking with Janelle about their Arizona property is that he no longer trusted her. "We will pay off the property when the time comes," he insisted in a confessional during the September 22nd episode. "And I'm not giving you any details about what I'm doing or whatever because I'm tired of disclosing information that goes through the gossip mill of our broken family." A bit of a pot calling the kettle black, Janelle said in her own interview. "He leaks like a sieve," she shared. "He told me stuff about his other relationships and his other wives that I was like, I don't think you're supposed to be telling me that." Family money paid for Robyn's house. Back when the family's love was still multiplying rather than dividing, they used to pool their money into one pot. "We would use all the resources to help one person, then we would all rally to support the other person," Janelle explained on the September 22nd episode. "That's how it always worked until the last 10 years or so. And all of a sudden it's been about my estate, and everyone needs their own estate." So when Robyn was in need of a home in Arizona, they all pitched in to buy her $1.65 million 5-bedroom spread, which was listed for sale this past August. "The intention was that it would be an asset for the family," said Robyn. But when Janelle suggested that they all put their names on the mortgage, she was rebuffed. Kody was like, no, we need to protect Robyn's estate," Janelle recalled. "So now that she's extricating herself from the family," continued Janelle, "she'd like her portion of the Coyote Pass proceeds, and I'd like to recoup some of the money I put into Robyn's house." "But that could be a tough sell." "We were working together for so long," noted Robyn. And with Janelle saying she's owed money from them, Robyn added, "It's like, how do you calculate? How do you figure that out? It's so confusing." Janelle questioned how Kody handled the family money. Griping about the family's inability to pay off Coyote Pass, Janelle said Kody claimed to have all these other debts. And, yet, she's watched him snap up other assets like trailers and home decor. "I see all the art on their walls," she said of Robyn and Kody's home. "I see all these things. And that's fine, I have money and I've spent it on things too." For his part, Kody said much of his cash went to buying cars, basically had a fleet, and insurance for the kids. And while Janelle acknowledged she wasn't sure how Kody and Robyn handled their finances, I used to always be surprised at how nice her backyard was. It was completely finished. And there was always, stuff at her house. And I was like, wow. Huh. "Bottom line," she said, "he doesn't prioritize what I need or what I want." And that issue eventually wore her down. "I think after a while, I began to see it, and my kids were getting very angry about it, like my adult children. Like, what the hell, Mom?" Robyn's take, however, was that she was very careful with her budget after her first marriage fell apart. "I used to be not so great with money," she shared during the September 22nd episode. "When I was young, I had hard knocks, and then I learned during my divorce really how to budget myself very, very well." As for her fellow sister wives, she said, "You just must have had a different priority of where your money was going to go than I did, that's all." Janelle and Christine see their kids as the core group of the family. At the moment, Janelle acknowledged in the September 22nd episode, while she and Christine, mom to Aspen Brown, Michael T. Brown Padron, Paydon Brown, Gwendolyn Brown, Isabel Brown and Truly Brown, get together with their broods, there's no contact, really, with Meri or Robyn or Kody. I don't really foresee that's going to change much. Kody thinks his wives leaving hurt his relationship with the kids. Calling their setup with 4 homes on one cul-de-sac during their stretch in Las Vegas, "the best time of my life," Kody said. "Everything was going along smoothly and Maddie and Caleb were around, and it was great having them around. And,